It is June in Oklahoma, so let's talk about some of those stats and what we can expect as we progress throughout the month. On average, our high starts at 85 degrees at the beginning of June, but by the end of the month, 92 degrees, so things are going to start to get pretty toasty here soon. Our average low goes from 65 degrees to 72 degrees. On average rainfall, we have 4.65 inches of rain, and we've already had some in June, so just starting to add already to those totals. Max UV index is usually between a 9 and an 11, so that puts your burn time at about 10 to 15 minutes. So just remember, if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time in the month of June, that you are putting on the sunscreen. And from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, we gain about 6 minutes of daylight. Now let's talk about some severe weather in June, because we still can have severe storms. On average, we have about 7 tornadoes in the state of Oklahoma in June. Strongest in history. We've had 3 separate times, either an F4 or an EF4 tornado. The most tornadoes that we ever had in the month of June was 28 tornadoes. That was back in 1995. Now, the last time we had no tornadoes in June was actually just last year in 2024. Again, that average rainfall is about 4.65 inches, but the record wettest June that we've ever had on record, that was in 1904 when we had 14.87 inches of rain. And again, there's been multiple times that we've had no tornadoes in the month of June. You can just see a list here. Last year was 2024. Before that was 2022 and 2020. So there's been quite a few times recently that we haven't had any tornadoes in June. Unfortunately, we will not be putting 2025 on that category, since we've already had tornadoes just yesterday in the state of Oklahoma. But we'll see as the end of the month gets a little bit closer how those numbers change between now and then.